North Korea made attempts to steal COVID-19 vaccine technology from Pfizer, Yonhap citing NIS.
Here's a summary of the article.
2-minute read. Seoul, North Korea has attempted to steal COVID-19 vaccine technology by hacking Pfizer Inc. according to South Korea's National Intelligence Service, Yonhap news agency reported on Tuesday. Last year, suspected North Korean hackers tried to break into at least 9 health organizations, including Johnson & Johnson, Novavax Inc., and AstraZeneca. South Korea's intelligence agency said it had foiled North Korean attempts to hack into South Korean companies developing coronavirus vaccines. North Korea is often accused of turning to an army of hackers to fill cash-strapped government coffers amid international sanctions that ban most international trade with the country. Health experts have said the country's hackers may be more interested in selling the stolen vaccine data than using it to develop a homegrown vaccine. North Korea is expected to receive nearly 2 million doses of the AstraZeneca-Oxford COVID-19 vaccine by the first half of this year through the COVAX vaccine sharing program. North Korea has not confirmed any coronavirus infections, but the NIS had said an outbreak there cannot be ruled out as the country had active trade and people-to-people exchanges with China before closing the border in early 2020. Leader Kim Jong-un's wife, Ri Sol-ju, who hasn't been seen in public for more than a year, is keeping a low profile to avoid a risk of infection from COVID-19, NIS said, according to Yonhap.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
They sure as hell can't buy it. So that only leaves stealing it, if they want it.
They should probably get one from their Chinese backers.
Despite China being their usual backer, North Korea probably doesn't want to be beholden to the graciousness of China in terms of vaccinating their own populace. After all, for the nations that control their own production and supply of vaccines, China, Russia, there are political considerations behind supply to other nations. I.e., the promise of vaccines can be used as a political bargaining chip.
North Korea still claims they have no cases of COVID, so it would make justifying a priority for vaccine a little awkward.
I bet due to their lack of cars per person and the fact most people are kept in their own area that the virus didn't spread extremely quickly or far. I mean, you don't have North Korean people flying or driving to other cities for work often. Greater than I bet due to their lack of cars per person and the fact most people are kept in their own area that the virus didn't spread extremely quickly or far. Honestly, I seriously doubt this is much of a factor. The economy of any country, even one without a lot of technological development, is pretty interconnected. Remember that the Spanish flu eventually decimated rural villages in Alaska in a time that transportation technology was clearly less advanced and society much less tightly connected. True, I didn't think about that. But I wonder how much intercity travel there is since their economy isn't a normal one, even by communist standards.
While that country is generally a never-ending fountain of atrocities and crimes against humanity, I can't really blame them for this one thing. Its citizens don't deserve the arduous March 2.0.
And the amount of money the public has spent on paying for research at the companies should be enough to make the tech free.
Listen, I know this is bad, but we're in a worldwide pandemic. All this info should be free and out there in the first place. We're hoarding information that could legitimately benefit literally everyone in the world. No, it's not as cut and dry as that, but come on.
Right. This is like the piracy debate, except with people's lives. We wouldn't bat an eye if you turn on your VPN or pirate some show that's region restricted and not available in your country. If all they did was steal the protocol to make the vaccine but not sabotage anything, then power to them.
Imagine if you could pirate insulin and we cracked down on uninsured diabetics surviving that way.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.